Whoop. Everything okay? Uh-oh. Oop. No, 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 no. Don't place the night ore. Place it on the altar. Whew. It's still not... I still need more stabilization here for some of these. Apparently the number of zombie heads I have currently is not adequate. So...
Well, you know, one can never have enough zombie heads.
No, I know. Well, it's good, just good confirmation that I need more work before I'm going to be doing anything crazy like Tinker's Thaumic Tinkerer stuff.
Yeah, you're going to need a ton of those candles or various other assorted things that can be used to stabilize, and you're going to need a lot.
All right, so switch out the Sojourner's Sash for runic belts. That's awesome. Put that in the backpack. Actually, put a few of these things in the backpack when I'm not using them. Okay. Well, I now have runic shields.
Cool.
That is cool. All right. Time to go have another word with that hungry, hungry node.
Oh my, biogenerators produce 140 RF per tick.
Really? Well, that's cool. Okay. Oh crap. Of course came here without my anything. Thank goodness for books. I didn't bring my jetpack. I went out in my mage's robes. Not entirely wise, I don't think, to go and visit a hungry node in mage's robes.
Probably not the best idea, no.
It's probably a good way to not have mage's robes if the node wasn't contained properly. And of course it's nighttime again. Alright.
And of course, one potato makes 4 biofuel in a basic crusher. So with a basic crushing factory, I am producing 12 biofuel per operand. I'm going to be able to support a lot of biofuel generators on, or biogenerators on one factory. This is going to be really interesting.
Cool. Oh, darn it. Alright, one more try. Come on, you silly thing. Stop being a jerk and let me do what I need to do. Come on, stop, stop! Ah, there we are. Got it. Okay. Can square this thing off and make it a little easier to work in.
I'm trying to get this thing set back up, but something is being an energy hog.
Like in our base, or
at the village? There's something that's being an energy hog over here.
Okay, that's interesting. What would be doing that, I wonder?
One of these days I may need to make the networking tool to figure it out, because I think that's the only way to do it these days. You can't just click on a controller anymore.
Oh, on an enemy controller and find out where the thing is?
Yeah, I don't think that'll work anymore. Besides, they're two separate and distinct networks again. It unconnected the quantum ring.
That is so weird. Alright. Well, let's see what happens when I throw 2 stacks of benches in this thing. Now, how long does it take for the stuff to appear? Does it take a while to assimilate?
I don't recall.
Or did I have to throw those in there as individual items? Or did they not wind up going where they were supposed to go? Well, it looks like they did. Okay, is it possible that they... he didn't change that, did he? Alright, well, of course it doesn't help that this thing's in... It should get something from the stone, though. Interesting. Well, we'll have to look into that a little more carefully and see if anything actually comes of it. Let's see. Hungry Nose. Hungry Node. Let's see, what can we feed this thing? Candleberries. I could feed it a whole bunch of candleberries. That'll give it lots of ordo. We'll see what happens if I do that.
Remember, our candleberry production right now is reduced. Feed it potatoes.
Yeah, I actually don't have enough potatoes at this end. I'll do cobble. I'll just do cobble for now. Get Terre and Perdito up.
Yeah, feed it cobble and see if that gives it anything.
Yep. Just got to be careful because it is nighttime. I put torches up, but it'd probably eat them too. Alright. Let's go have a look at this and see what happens when I start spitting cobblestone into it. Excellent. Okay. So it's at 14 Terre currently. Oh, I think, oh yeah, it's working. It's just, okay, it doesn't do it for every single one.
No, it's not a 1-for-1, but it will eventually work.
So if I just throw in 6 stacks of this stuff, that did not work. So it apparently wants it one at a time, which is mildly irritating. So what I need to do is I need to find out where the pull is minimized and start spitting stuff towards it. Because I don't really feel inclined to stand here and be, you know, spitting stuff into it manually all the time. Like hitting, how many times do I want to hit Q? Well, that's interesting that it doesn't take it as stack form. It treats stacks the same way it treats individual items, apparently. So put that on your list of things. I think I'll just feed that thing off camera. Now, we had a second one, didn't we? Yeah, we found 2 hungry nodes on that trip, if I recall correctly. Another... I don't even remember what this was supposed to be, but not a hungry node, that's for sure. Ooh. There's a nice... I do need to do some scanning. I need to actually scan some nodes to get research points. Ooh, wow. That's a nice... some nice nodes out here. Not quite as big as I was hoping, but good enough. Alright, well, shields are up. That node is, feeding that node is going to be a big off-camera job, so that's not... Let's see. What else could we work on today? Well, okay, with that sort of setup, what else was on our list, Shneeky? We were going to get mob generation up and running, weren't we?
Yeah, so if you'll go out the one side, you'll notice there's a place with a bunch of cows that is already set up to be able to get that taken care of.
Is that in Castle or...
At Castle.
Okay. Out where the cow pen is, near the tree farm?
Yes.
Okay. You've got a... And this will be for Cursed Earth? Or is this for... So this is for the Cursed Earth spawning, or what's the plan for this guy?
No, not Cursed Earth. It's going to be set up in a slightly different manner.
Okay. Well,
This is cows on farm that generates the products of leather and beef.
Okay.
And also will generate mob essence that can be used to spawn whatever we want to spawn.
Okay, I see. So feeding the cows using a chronotyper, similar to the way I had the chicken farm set up.
Precisely.
Yeah, okay. So is the chronotyper, is this active, or is it just waiting to be turned on? Okay, the breeder is waiting on...
The chronotyper and the breeder and everything is all set up. It's waiting on the actual grinder.
And the chronotyper needs its input material.
No, chronotyper's already been set up already.
Sorry, breeder. Breeder.
Breeder needs some wheat.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, I just need to start pulling it in, because if we're going to be generating mobs using this, we need to have it bringing it in efficiently. Which really just means I need to pull an ME cable out here, or conduit. So...
Why?
Well, unless you want to bring all the materials out here manually. Are we bringing... Or did you have a different idea on how to get the wheat here?
Oh, getting the wheat there. Yeah. You'll need to get the wheat out there, but that's going to be the only thing you need to get out there.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can just bring a barrel over there for now.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad bet. Although, do we have that much wheat?
Oh, we have that much wheat.
Is it in your network or the base
It's
network?
not on the network. It's sitting in Kate's kitchen in a barrel of 64 stacks.
There's actually 8,000 in the network as well.
There you go.
Alright, I'll just get a barrel. I can just do a quick export bus. There we are. I have one of those. I need one wheat. That'll be the fastest way. I can quickly fill the barrel from the network. Where's my barrel? There it is. Okay. Tap the network somewhere. Let's see. Over here should do. There's a spot. Export bus. Barrel. Wheat and said barrel. Oh, and I'm gonna need a dolly. How fast is it going to fill it up? Very slowly. Boy, that's actually kind of slow. Oh, right. I need some acceleration cards. That's what those are for.
Not really. It's not going to eat it that fast.
No. I'm just trying to fill. I'm just trying to fill the barrel in, faster than one at a time. Nothing like 4 acceleration cards in a export bus to make it pull out stack at a time instead of item at a time.
Very true.
Yeah. Sit here for 30 seconds instead of 30 minutes waiting for it to export a full barrel. There we go.
Okay, we are decidedly power positive now. I've got 3 biofuel generators, or bioreactors, from Mekanism, running on potatoes created from one basic crushing factory. We are ridiculously power positive on this end now.
Awesome. That's fun. Potato power. Worked for GLaDOS, it'll work for our farms.
This was a triumph.
Making a note here, huge success.
Yeah,
one day I gotta
because
play that game again.
Yeah, once I get the Super Soren drive over here set up, it's definitely going to be interesting.
Redonkulous?
That's one way to put it, yes.
Alright, let's see how we're gonna get this thing hooked up. Only problem I'm seeing here is we're really crowded in this space. Oh, I know how we can do it.
And we are now talking to each other's sides again.
Good, and hopefully that'll be the last time we will stop talking to each other's sides. Until we forget to turn off something again. But hopefully, as long as we don't run out of potatoes, we should be just fine.
I do not foresee that being a significant issue in the near future.
The bigger issue is probably getting overloaded on potatoes again.
Well, hopefully I will consume enough potatoes here that we won't have to worry about it as much. If necessary, I can set up a void barrel.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that we don't run out of potatoes, because that would be hysterical.
I very much doubt that will occur.
You're muted again, Kate.
Okay. So, I've made a whole bunch more delighted meals. I've made some pizzas, and some fish and chips.
Cool.
So, we should be good for a little while. Anyway.
That is awesome-tastical.
Yeah.
Alright. Just quickly disconnect these networks. Alright. Always active. Okay. And inserting. Alright. Cow breeding is now online. So we should start winding up with... Now we just need a murder box, and we're good to go. Yeah. So if we wanted to speed that up, there's things we could do to make the cows go even faster if we wanted.
There is, but that would start consuming resources we do not yet have on farm.
Yep.
Because I believe that requires golden apples.
Oh, I was thinking more along the lines of, isn't there a breeding thing in Accelerator in Thaumcraft?
Yes, the lamp of
fertility.
Lamp of fertility. I think that just makes them breed automatically. I don't think that increases the rate of maturation.
Okay.
The only thing I'm aware of that will increase the maturation rate would be the veterinary station with the growth syringes, which are, by the way, also a pretty handy healing potion in a pinch, but they require golden apples.
All right. Well, not that urgent. This will be a good start, I think. If we feel like we need more production, we can always get other farm sources going. Or more animals.
Yeah, no, excuse me. Growth syringe requires golden carrots. The health syringe, however, simply requires an empty syringe and an apple. Those are not bad as an improvisational healing potion. Just, you know, treat them like a stim pack from, you know.
All right. So we got a grinder. Now that is, everything has been sized so that it won't grind the babies, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's set up to not be able to grind babies.
The grinder explicitly will not grind baby animals?
No, the grinder does not have the reach to get into the pen where the babies exist, and the grinder will not. The grinder explicitly will not target a baby to grind.
But you've put the babies into the... Okay, so the grinder won't target a baby to grind, but the babies are in the space where you've put the setup to put the grinder.
That is correct, and when they become an adult, they will immediately then become a target for the grinder and will then be ground.
Perfect, okay. Silly thing. Alright.
And then we might be able to set up the golden arches.
Oh, no, 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 you stupid... Oh, bloody baby cows. Oh, you stupid things.
What happened?
Oh, they walked through the space where the grinder was supposed to go.
Ah, yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to kill the first crop myself, get them out of the way here, because they've just taken up all the available space.
Okay, you can put a lever on the chronotyper, or put a lever on the breeder, excuse me, right now to shut off the breeding.
Oh, it's fine now. It's all fixed. The problem has been taken care of. Have you already set up what needs to happen for extraction here?
Yes, the only thing is there are two things that already have things in them. If you remove those two things and have an empty thing, which I actually have over here, a portable tank, that will store the mob essence, and you can get rid of the splitter.
Okay, so you need the are we still going to be storing the pink slime, or what's the?
We can keep it around just in case we need it. I mean, we've got pink slime spawner, so not as important.
Oh, that's what this is from. Okay. I could just empty one of these tanks out then.
One bucket of pink slime, when you place it in the world, has a chance of turning into a pink slime, and then I captured said pink slime and threw it into an auto spawner, and now we have them on farm.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so now we just need to get the, You know what we could do? Do you know where you want to set up... I just had an idea. Do you know where you want to set up the actual mob farming? You want to put that up in the tower?
I've been wondering how viable that will actually be.
Well, we could just throw the the liquid duct, the fluid conduit, into a peer-to-peer network. Take it anywhere our ME network can go. We can take the the essence. So, it's not an issue of how to get it there, that's for sure. Anyways, just a thought.
Wow, the tree farm is back on farm.
Yep, Kate ran out of some of the wood. So.
And you now have an empty portable tank.
Awesome.
Wait, portable tank? It should not be a portable tank. It should be a reinforced tank. I just spent resources improving that.
Okay. We could also just make some, But yeah, do you want...
there it is. I had two of them.
Okay,
so
cool.
there's the reinforced portable tank.
Okay, now did you want to put the, Did you want to put the, essence into the network so that we can actually get at it at the other... We could peer-to-peer it from one...
Do we have extra cells to be able to do liquid interfacing in ME?
We don't have extra cells, but we can use a peer-to-peer network to take it through the network.
That we can.
Yeah. So that's still an option.
But you probably want a reinforced portable tank as a buffer still.
Oh, absolutely, and especially because I don't have the network out here yet. I'm just going to go grab the conduit necessary to put the items into the storage network, I think. Actually, no, you know what? No, it'll be cheaper just to pull the ME conduit. Just pull one conduit, get that all hooked up properly. I think. We don't actually have that much we don't have that much of anything right now. What does it cost to make ME conduit anyways? Questions that must be answered. Flux. I think we got lots of everything necessary to make charge Certus. Actually, we're a little low on Certus here, aren't we? No, it'll be cheaper to do an item conduit. Because we have lots and lots and lots of ender pearls right now. Okay.
Okay, so there's only going to be 2 resources created from cows. Leather and beef. That's it, right?
Correct.
Okay, so for now I've put a couple of barrels down with some item conduits and the reinforced portable tank for the liquid conduit, and so we are currently set up, at least temporarily, to at least store things from this until we have a chance to do it automagically.
Oh, actually, that's just about done. I'm just tapping the existing storage network because I've already got storage set up for the tree farm. So all I have to do is put the import for this stuff into the same item conduit zone, and you're good to go.
Just beware of overflow.
Conduit overflow?
No, item overflow. If
Yeah.
you get too much beef or too much in the way of leather, especially the beef.
Yeah. Well, we'll still want to get... I'll just get the barrels for each set up on the network, I think. With...
Void upgrades?
Yeah. The way to do it. So I'll just snag these barrels and get them all set up in the storage bus, and we'll still have to deal with the essence, but that's going to have to be a job for another day, I think.
Okay, I need potatoes and lettuce. How much lettuce have we got right now?
How much lettuce have we got right now?
The answer to that is simply yes.
Okay, where is it?
It is at the village.
Where at the
which
village?
should be also accessible. Is it in the network yet?
Not yet. I cannot afford to make the interfaces yet.
Oh, okay. We're a little short on resources for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now then,
so where
it
is the lettuce?
Lettuce is temporarily right over... Hang on.
All right.
Back here, this back one, on this side.
Okay. Ah, lettuce. Yes, lettuce. Cool. And where are we keeping the potatoes? They're at the front or the middle?
Let's see. In this chest is the overflow, and then there's one up there as well.
Okay, well, I just need a few, so I'll take the overflow.
Just get this, the convenience of having fully, set up crafting system here. Everything I need to get us, fully barreled. Now, did I have space left on my storage bus? That's something I don't know. I do have empty slot. Okay. What color was that one? Light blue. Okay. Light blue. Oh, hold on. I don't even need to do this as smart cable, do I? Not blue. We need light blue. I remember you mentioned that the smart cable is a waste to do it all the time. Ah, yes, that's good. Storage buses. Okay. And leather, beef. And they are now on the network in barrels. And we are going to have the ability to have a heck of a lot of this stuff now. It'll be a while before we actually run out of space for this stuff. All right, beef. Thank goodness we did this before we had lots of it. All right. Well, I suppose that'll do it for today's episode. This is an interesting one.
Lots of weird stuff on.
Lots of weird stuff. You still there, Shneeky?
Yep, I'm still here. I've
He's
got
focusing.
things set up.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, working on that.
I apologize. I tend to concentrate and be silent and work on the project that I'm working on. So we've got supplemental power set up aplenty. We will not have to worry about this side going dark again.
Good.
So that at least has been solved on a permanent basis. I am working on getting everything set up so that we can put everything on farm and then have access to it in the AE system. Cool. Unfortunately, that's going to involve about 64 storage buses, as well as 8 or 10 interfaces, a bunch of cable, and, you know.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Lots of resources.
Yeah.
Lots of resources, especially gold that we are still crippling low on.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'll have to see what we can do about that.
I have a suspicion part of that is because our ender miner in the actually in the deep dark is powered off of the reactor that keeps shutting down.
Yeah. I think that's part of the problem. I also think it's not working as efficiently as it should. In fact, I think it's working quite inefficiently. Which we're going to have to look into figuring out how to make that work better. Because right now, yeah, it feels like it's... I guess we could also put in a... You know what the other solution is? We could just make those speed upgrades. But good God, that's going to take a lot of power if we do that.
Yeah, that is going to take a ton of power. I do not think a speed upgrade is going to assist us. No, what it needs is more power.
It needs more power, and it needs Silk Touch. Because Silk Touch we're not leveraging the Mekanism effects out of a lot of items. Although I think gold, we should be out of gold, though.
Yeah, gold doesn't need to be Silk Touched.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. But that's a job for another day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Take it easy.